Hi everybody! My name's Pixie and I'm going to help you make this cloud painting, right? So it's very exciting. Make sure you're muted. No questions or comments. And we're going to paint the background first. And then look, the hill is in front of the clouds. So we'll do that last. We have two paintbrushes, a big paintbrush. And look, there's a soft side. And then this is scratchy, right? Same as this. This has a soft side, but then if I wanted to be fluffy, I would use the fluffy side, the tip, right? But this one, think of this one as having a nice smooth side, right? So if you're trying to make your paint smooth, using the tip of your paintbrush straight ahead like this would scratch all the paint off. Like that. So instead I kind of flatten my paint and smooth it on because it's the buttery side, right? The tip is very sharp. We'll scratch the paint off, okay? And we're gonna do our clouds in two pieces, okay? We'll do a bottom part and then a top part. Because it's acrylic paint, it means it's water paint, so the air is stealing all the water out of your paint while we're trying to paint. So you're like, my paint's getting all dry and sticky. I know, it's summer. So put a little extra paint on there. Because we're not using water because paint water spills on the floor, right? So the water is in our paint. So if you use just a little extra, it'll keep it wet longer because it won't evaporate as fast. And the trick to this one, oops, I'm dropping things. The trick to this one is we're going to make the texture and the fluffiness of cloud. But what we're always trying to do is not touch it very much. The globs of white that I permit to live are the white parts. If I swirl it into the background paint, it just becomes background paint. But giving permission, this is a lump right here. That is a lump of white. That is why it's cute. Because I have lumps. I can feel this. This is a lump of white. A lump. And I'm fine with it. Because that's pure white cloud. Okay? Let me show you these are other samples. Okay, this one I do not love. This one, I kept trying to explain what the flat bottom cloud was like. And I was too literal. They do all have flat bottoms. Clouds do. But this one is literally, it's literally flat. And I'm like, you know what? When I let them touch, I liked it a lot better. Look at, you can literally see the rose, right? Like, I don't know. So I learn too while I paint. And then here's another one. Who loves this one? So this one's my favorite because look at this totally thick glob of white. Isn't that bright and shiny? I let it be there. Oh, look at that. What? So the little shadow that looks like a shadow is just dirty white paint, right? But when I let little globs of white to sit there, it's prettier and it has more interesting texture and I more love it. Does that make sense? So it's like, you mean stop touching it, but it's fun to swirl the paint. Yeah, but then it just looks like a scribbly what? I'm trying to make the white parts of the cloud live. That's the hardest part, is to stop touching it. You're just making a smear. Oh. And then the only way to learn that is to have it all look beautiful and touch it one more time and ruin it. And then you'll be like, I just did the thing she said not to. I wanted to play with it more and ruined it. So then the next time you do a cloud, you're like, okay, I'm stopping right now. I'm stopping. Okay? And look at the different colors of the background. Look at her paints. Did this painting get gypped? Where's the pink? Gyp. Let me see. Oh. You know what happened to the other one? I touched it too much. Isn't she really close to purple? And if I scribble it in too much, she just becomes purple. I'm going to let some of this pink live because that's gorge, right? And then, oh, look how dark blue this is. Obviously, it's a lot of white paint. Look at what? oh, that's kind of dark right there. A little bit, right? Okay. So we're gonna use, oh, and purple. And then, oh, and look at how dark blue is by herself on the bottom. The purple and the blue hill with a little bit of white, right? But oh, that dries really dark by themselves. Okay, that's like what? So we're gonna paint the clouds, but we just need to make a line. We need our white paint. So basically, how we do this is look how much white paint I gave you. Why? Okay, we literally wet the sky with white paint, and then I add these pretty colors to it and moosh them into the white paint, the background, not the cloud, right? Then with this big paintbrush, then I switch to this one, and this is my cloud maker. Fluff, 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 fluff. Okay, but I need to get that background of the sky. It looks like a sunset or a sunrise. I don't know, it's pretty. But I don't need to paint the bottom, right? That's gonna be a hill. I don't need clouds down there. That'd be a waste of white paint. So it's about as big as your hand. See, my thumb is touching the bottom of the painting. So about where my pinky is, I just kind of go, oh yeah. So how about if we do like a white line? You're not gonna be able to see this good on mine because it's white paint on a white background. But let's just not do that. So let's get our big paintbrush and open our white. Here we go, we're painting. That was a whole bunch of boring talking. Now I get to paint. Oh, careful, this could drop on the floor because I do it all the time. Okay, and I would like to make, mine has a smudge, but I don't care. I'm gonna paint over that. That's a oops. I just want to, for my brain, I don't want to go below this, you know, where the hills are. So I'm just gonna poke my white paint like this. Poke, just touch it. And get some white paint on there. Now you do it. Big paintbrush. Now you do it. Poke. Right? And it's only going to be shiny. That's the only way you're going to be able to see it. But I'm going to put my hand, you know, where my thumb is touching the bottom. And I just want to hold it this skinny, flat way, you know, skinny. And just put a line above my hand and be like, yeah, so my cloud shouldn't go below that. That's all hill, right? So can I show you up close? Because look at, it's just, the only way you can see it is if it's shiny. Can you even see that? I don't know, it's white paint on white. So it's shiny. It's just, I want to be a hand like that. And then I can stretch it across, push, just for my brain. And you will see it because it's shiny. Right? Can you see mine, how it's shiny? See how I didn't care about this mark because I'm going to, who cares? Now you do it. No dilly-dally, do it. Danielle, are you doing it? Or are you just staring at me? Don't get behind a step. Yes, question? Okay, I have no question. So, Danielle, are you painting? Where's your big paintbrush? Pick up your big paintbrush. Dip it in the white paint. Thank you. Okay, so is that dry? As soon as we make it thin like this, it instantly starts drying. Because the water is getting sucked out by the air. Woo! Right? So it's about a hand from the bottom. Danielle, can you pull your painting really close to you? Everybody look, you should be painting very comfortable, arms bent, painting, and then the camera's over there to you, right? Right? Not like this. That's too far away. Pull your painting close to you, get comfy. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this part from the shiny part to the top. I'm gonna cut it in half with white paint. So stab your white again. Stab! It's taking too long to get going because I'm watching everybody frozen like, I'm too scared to paint. What if it turns out ugly? We'll throw it in the garbage. I don't care. Nobody cares. Okay, now where's halfway between the top of the painting and that line? I don't know. I guess. Halfway, halfway. It's about a hand versus a hand, open hand. Okay, that'll work. It's just for our brain. Go ahead and put that. Do that. And then stretch it across just for your brain so we know we're going to paint this bottom half first. Okay, okay. So we have this space we're going to decorate and make clouds. It's just for our brain. So we don't want to go too high. We don't want to go too low. It's just a fake line just for our brain. We're like, oh yeah, stop. We got to the top, right? Okay, now let's make the whole thing, this bottom, this middle thing that we just made, sopping wet with white paint. But the tip of the paint, and I hold my paintbrush like this, like a pencil, because I use the flat side and I push the paint, and then I use the flat side and push the paint like this. Why? Remember it was soft, right? So I'm going to stab my white really hard to get a whole bunch and then smash it around like frosting. Watch. I'm going to go like this. You ready? I'm for serious. Now you get that much. A lot. Right? But is it going to stay in one place? No, we smash it around. Okay. Until everything is shiny in this middle part. All right, here I go. You ready? Smash, push, pull. Oh, you got to hold on to your painting. Hold on to your painting while you do this because it's trying to get away. Okay. And turn your painting so you're comfortable. If I only can see a corner of your painting, it's better that you're comfortable. And then smash it, fall off the page, fall off the page. Is that enough paint? No. We need more paint. Okay, I'm going to stab my white paint really hard. Because look at all that dry stuff. Still, I'm going to stab it. Are you jealous? I got that much on mine. Okay, now go all the way down to that first line we made. Smash it! I'm holding on my painting because she's trying to get away. Oh my God! You see how the flat side of the paintbrush makes it smooth? Try using the tip of the paintbrush. Watch it scratch the paint right off. And you're like, oh! Okay, now we have to look for not shiny parts. Look at your painting. I'm using the light in the room. Maybe I could go like this. Oh! Oh, the edge, the corner. I'm looking for the shiny parts. It has to be shiny, or I can't add pretty colors. Get it sopping wet. Because what's happening with our, right now, we just made that paint thin, so what's going to start happening right away? It's drying. We have to hurry. So I use lots of paint and then smash it and smash it and smash it. Somebody's in the waiting room. Just FYI. It pops up on my screen too. Okay. Okay, let's decorate because that is the most boring sky I have ever seen. White? Are you kidding me? What? Remember, we hold on to our painting while we paint because she tries to scooch because we're pushing hard. Okay. Now I'm gonna get some pink. Open your pink. Look at her. That is way too dark for a sky. But we're gonna put it on top of the white and it's gonna mix. You ready? So I'm just gonna stab maybe a corner of my, I just need some. So I just step, maybe not all the way in, I just go, no, more than that. Okay, a booger of it, right? Could I add more? Yeah, but I just want some for now. I'm gonna wipe it off near the tip. Just get it off your paintbrush. Don't decorate yet. Just go, ew, near the top. Okay. Get it off your paintbrush. You do it. Get off my paintbrush, pink. Now how about some purple? Don't mix it in. We're just dropping it off. We'll decorate in a minute, okay? And then now find purple. We're gonna smash that in. It's gonna be gorgeous. You're gonna freak out. And then put purple near the bottom. Stab it. Stab it. So pretty. But watch when it mixes with white. Don't mix it in. Don't mix in your pink. Stop it. Okay, I'm going to put the purple near the bottom. Ew, ew. Okay, then. Ooh, there was pink in my paintbrush still. I got a little something, something. Just drop it off like a booger. Get off my paintbrush. Ew. There. Okay, blue for the middle. You know all these colors are going to mix. So, it's going to be fun and gorgeous. Okay, so she looks a little dark. Maybe a little less of her, or him. It just seems a little dark. So I'm just going to get some. All right, some. I'm scared of her. I'm like, oh. We could always add more, but she looks a little dark to me. Okay, and then because I want baby blue. And I put that in the middle. But now look at your paintbrush. All these colors are going to eventually mix together. It's going to look like unicorn poop. You guys ready? Okay, so I want to show you this painting. Look at this painting's weird texture right here on the side. It started to dry out and the texture was bad. If you just get more white paint, it'll be more wet. And look at it's too blue. I should have added more white right there. Okay, so you can add more white if you have to. You guys ready to decorate? So we hold our paintbrush like this, right? So I can go smash, smash, but you have to do it in perfect rows. Everybody watch me. I start at the top and I go, and then I do a row lower and just drop off the pink and the blue, and then I go a row lower and go, and then a row lower, I do not scribble everything together. I like that. But I just fall off the page. Watch me. There's blue in my paintbrush. Off the page to off the page. Ooh. And then do a row lower than that. Off the page to off the page. And I'm smashing my paintbrush. Off the page to off the page. Ooh. Now you do it.
I'm confused. How to do it.
Yep. Now go back up to the top. And just smooth it like this. Off the page. Flick to off the page. Smash it into the wet white paint you already put. Push hard. Hold on to your painting. Crush it in. Hold on to your painting with one hand. There. Now you won't be scared to push so hard. Who got different versions of color? Who thinks theirs is too dark? I wanted mine lighter. Would you like to add a little bit of white? Poke your white like this. Poke and poke. And we'll just put some boogies of white on there. Look, everybody pause and look up. Right? So I get my white. I'm just going to put some boogie. Watch me. Everybody pause. Okay. I just put some boogies of white on there. And now I'm going to smooth it one more time. These are going to look like streaks. Watch. Oh. I just made, it looks like a cloud. Oh. And I just smooth it. Look how the extra white made it more interesting to look at. Smooth it. Oh, so pretty. And fall off the page on the sides. Your sides are jealous. You have to start, jump on, and fall off. The sides are jealous. I didn't hear anything. I can't hear you. Speak up a little bit. Nope, can't hear it.
Can we try us to see how much the other ones are doing?
Oh no, you're good. You just keep doing what you're doing. It looks perfect. So everybody look. Do you have different versions of color? Do you have pink areas and blue areas and purples areas, but then they also mix together in other areas? So pretty. And add white. Quitali. Help me. Catelli. Just add more white to that. Get a glob of white and smash it in. And smash it. Look, I see what you're doing. Watch. Look, hold your paintbrush like this, like a pencil, so you can just use the side. you're coming at it from an angle, and that's really hard. Hold it like a pencil and go push, 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 push. Yeah. Now go. Smash. Oh, yeah. There. Oh, look at it. Soften. Nice. I like how you're holding your paintbrush. Okay. Now we're ready for clouds. Set this paintbrush down on the tablecloth because the tablecloth don't care. And now we got to make clouds. Okay. So I want to show you clouds real fast. And this will only make sense as you make clouds. So I'm going to talk and say a bunch of words and you're going to go, what? Because how do you actually learn things on earth? By watching or by doing? By doing. So you're like, oh, I don't understand what you're saying. I know. You have to make the clouds first. So here's my fluffy paintbrush. Everybody find Fluffy. This Fluffy makes all of our clouds. But she's brown now and she's a little stiff. So let's fluff her. Okay? Watch. I'm just going to stab my hand with it. Look at how much bigger she got, Fluffy. There. She knows this because she's making a cloud. I got her. I just broke it. Just rough her up. Okay. That's a floofier. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to make a cloud. So clouds do have flat bottoms. They do, because they're always traveling on the wind. And then they're made out of curly, curly, curly fluffs, right? But everybody, you know how, hey, everybody pause what you're doing and watch what I'm doing. So everybody pause. I don't see your eyes. Okay, so they are made out of curls, and those curls make bumps. You know how a vacuum cleaner goes like this? It's spinning, and then you push it up and down in the room, right? So it's this, we need to turn the motor on. Everybody look at me. Don't look away. Turn the motor on your paintbrush and make tiny little circles and do it in the air. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Not scribbles. They're little circles. Oh, I see someone using water. No water, please. We don't use water. She just turned her camera off instead. Okay, you're gonna spill it. So I go like that. Watch. So I go spinning, and then I jump up, 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 fall down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 down. Okay, watch. Oh yeah, and I don't want any of my bumps to match. Remember when you were little and you made this cloud? Look at me. Everybody look up. Watch. This is not a cloud. This is a bunch of M's. You know what I mean? That's not a cloud. They have different sizes of bumps. So watch me. I get my white paint. Oh yeah, I'm trying to make white live. If I do this too much, it just becomes purple, right? So watch. I'm going to go. I'll do it here. Ready? So I go, okay, it's a flat bottom, but whatever. That wasn't very flat. Okay, straight. And then, but I don't really, I'm going to ruin that. But okay, I start the engine. Oh, that's the texture and fluffy of the cloud. But then make a bump out of it. Okay, stop. And then make a friend for it. Oh, it's bigger. And then make a baby one. Oh, I kind of ruined the bottom when I did that. I don't care. But watch. The corner of all, the little ends of all clouds is always a tiny little baby. Like that. Cloud. Okay, watch. You're like, what? That looked like a cloud. That is not a cloud. That is the shape, texture, and color of something that reminds you of a cloud. Does that make sense? We're not making clouds. We're trying to do the same texture and color and scribbliness of clouds have. Floofy, right? Okay, ready? I gotta get my painting back. Oh, it's still wet. So it's gonna mix in some of it. But do I need white globs for the pretty white tops? The tops of my clouds are globs of white paint. Who wants to make one? Will this be your ugliest one? How come? It's your first one. So you're like, what? I don't get it. I know. The first one is ugly. So fluffy paintbrush, stab your white like you're mad. Get a blob of white. And let's just put it down near the bottom and just wipe it off like it's a booger. It doesn't matter where. Nobody cares. Because it's a different sky than mine. I don't know, right? And now I have to turn on the engine, little circles. Right? And here I go. I'm going to land and go. And then I start spinning. Oh, done. Now you do it. Circling, 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 circling. It's a fluffy texture. Okay, let's make another bump. Land and go, blah, 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 make it bigger, 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 bigger. Oh, look at my piece of white. I got a piece of white. I didn't smash it in. Are you jealous? Look, I got a piece of white left. Oh, I love it. My whites are my best part. Because of course it turns into baby blue. Okay, now make the ends tiny and little, like, oh yeah, they always come to a tiny point at the corners. Corner, 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 corner. Who got a piece of white? Okay, your next one will have white. If you don't have a glob of white somewhere, your next one will. That means you probably kept playing with it, because if the more you play with it, it just turns into the background color. Who would like their cloud to have more interest and more action? That means we have to be more scribbly and bigger. You ready? Let's try next to that. Stab your white. Stab it! You guys know that it's supposed to be a flat bottom, right? Just know that we don't have to draw that line. We know. Okay, so I'm gonna, okay. What if your clouds touch? I've seen clouds touch. Doesn't hurt nothing. So I'm gonna start my glob of white paint. I'm rooting for white. Come on, white, you can live. Okay, so I start spinning. Ooh, look at the white. And then I go. Whoa! And then maybe a medium-sized one. And then tiny point. Woo! And then done. Then you stop and you look at it and you're like, do I have white pieces? Do I have fluff? And I do not go poke, poke, poke. No. It's made out of swirls. And then the faster you get yourself to stop, the happier. Who wants theirs bigger and funner? Are you being delicate and tiny? You could be big. I do this with kindergartners and they're not scared. Okay, let's do bigger. Go above it. Stab your white paint. Stab. Okay, here I go. Anywhere. And who got white pieces? Did you let a glob of white live without smashing it down? Okay. And it's flat bottom, right? We don't have to draw it. So I just go, I don't know. And then I stopped. Circles. Okay, now I'm going to make a friend next door to that one that's smaller. Okay. And I just spun like this. Whee! In circles. And then I stop. Because if I mix too much. And then keep going. Big one. Little one. Tiny one. Fall off the... Oh, I fell off the page. Oh, how about the end is tiny? You know what I hate? Look at, my clouds don't even touch. Let's put one in the middle of them and see what happens. Remember, it can only made out of circles. Then all of a sudden you start going side to side. That's not the texture of a cloud. The texture matters, right? So it can only be made out of circles. Okay, look at this weird space between my clouds. I'm going to put another cloud touching both of them. And who's got different sizes of cloud pieces? Big, small, medium, big, little, tiny, little, big, small, tiny, little, big, right? So I stab my white paint. I'm going to make these two touch. I don't care. This one will be in front. The closest to me. Oh, a cloud. I let them touch. I don't care. I know. And is that way more white because you were less afraid of mixing them in? What if my cloud went all the way off the page? Hello. I don't care. La, 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 la. Oh, look at this spot right here. It doesn't have any clouds. She's jealous. Do you have a spot that would like a cloud? Is there an empty spot? Let's do the empty spot. So I stab my white. Why? Because I just need a big giant goober of white. What am I rooting for with this white? I would like some white pieces that don't get mixed in. That's very hard to stop yourself from swirling the white. We want white pieces. Okay, ready? What if you touch this cloud? So, what if you touch the bottom cloud? So, it's a big touch. They bump into each other in the air. So, okay, I'm going to spin. Oh, that one's pretty. I look at the piece of glob of white paint right in the middle, and I did not touch it. I did not swirl it more. Okay, now I'm going to make a whole bunch of them. What if I touch the other cloud? I don't care. Oh, my clouds bumped into each other, and I don't even care. But, oh, I have medium. Look at, I ended up with no white. It just turned into baby blue. Who's not letting their clouds touch? Is that real? That's not real. You're making a repeating pattern. Let them bump into each other. Okay, but I don't have any white right there. Look at how I mixed it. I touched it too much. So I'm going to get some white. Boop. Now I'm just going to do it really soft and try to get this white to live. You ready? Everybody pause and look up. Watch me. I would like a white top to this cloud. So very soft. What? I just swirly, curly, a white poofy? And then I stop it. I like the white part. And I give it permission. I did it really, really soft. And I just let the white just sit there like a booger. Where else should I put one? Do you have another cloud that would like a little bit of white? And I just get a blob of white on the end of my paintbrush. Right? And I just go, I know this one needs some. I just a really soft spinny. Just for I put a white top on that one. You're jealous of mine. I let it have a white top, and I didn't smush it down. I just let that blob of white sit there. Who has interesting textures and shapes and colors, right? And these are your ugly ones. How come they're your ugliest ones? They're your first ones. Can we make more going higher up? Look at all this sky to do. And those were just our very first ones. And we need white globs that aren't smashed in, right? So the pure white globules are the shiny bits. And I was like, I'm just going to put a glob of white on the top of this cloud using that fluffy texture. And that's how it shimmer shines. Okay, you ready? So put Big Fluffy down and find the big giant one because we need to make the background. But it's all dirty and we don't care because we're going to add color. But this time you'll actually be able to see me paint up here because it won't be pure white, right? So we just need to get, and what if the top sky touches the bottom sky? They're both sky. And they're both the same colors. So don't be afraid to overlap that because there shouldn't be a white line right here. It's all the matching sky, right? So I just stab my white, stab. And can you just get a scoop of it and then paint the whole from there all the way to the top white? We know how. We already did this, right? Smushy, smashy, smash. Oh, dirty paintbrush. I don't care. At least I can tell if it's wet this time. It's just because my paintbrush is dirty. Just get white and then smash it on there. Poke the white. I'm having to scoop my white. My white's hiding in the corners. There. Smashy, smashy, smushy, smushy, smashy, smashy. Goober, goober, smushy, smushy. And we're not being delicate. We just put the paint on there. We decorate with the colors, right? So just throw the white up there and then we decorate. Look at you go. Nice. Look at my different colors already. Do I have 3D already? Do I have a dark area, a medium area, a light area? I do. Just with using a dirty paintbrush and some white. Okay, look to the side. Look, make sure it's all, that corner is not, okay. Oh, you know what? I did the thing I told you not to, I said go lower, right? I can get this edge wet. I'm gonna put clouds on it. I don't care. Okay, let's decorate it. You guys ready? Is it sopping wet with white first? Because the colors won't smear around unless it's all wet, right? We have to smear it with some white. Okay, so now I'm gonna get some purple. Find your purple and stab your purple. Poke. Look at this, she's all changed to this gummy texture. It won't hurt nothing. Okay, and I'm gonna drop this off at the very tippy toppy. And we're gonna decorate it. We're just dropping it off. Purple. And then blue beneath that. Oh yeah, less blue. Purple will turn lavender, that's nice. But blue, calm down blue. So just some. So just a little less of the blue, just some. And then that's all you get. Because I worry about her being such a dark color. So I put a row beneath that of blue. And then, should we get some magenta? Yes. Magenta, the pink color. Stab! Oh, okay, I didn't mean to get so much pink. So, I guess my sky is going to be very pink. What am I going to do? Lick it off? I'm just going to put it on my painting. So, I go below the blue. Are we going to look like a bunch of flags? Like that? No. So everybody watch. I hold my paintbrush the big way. Look, the big way. And I hold it like a pencil, right? So I can use the flat side and the flat. And I push my paint and pull my paint and push my paint. And I hold on to my painting. So I'm going to crush it into the white. Start at the top and do one row. And then drop off that paint into the next row. Then drop off that paint into the next row. Okay? Watch. Okay, and fall off the edges, because the edges get jealous. So I start, here I am, and I'm going to jump on. Off the page to off the page. Then the row beneath that, ooh, I just made purpley blue. And then, ooh, and then go lower. Ooh, oh, mine's very dry already. I'm going to need to add some white. Now you do it. And fall off the edges. I went away. Hi again. That was bizarre. Okay, did you smash it in? Oh, and now I'm muted. Automatic mute when we join, huh? Boink. Okay. And look at mine. Who has this icky texture? Look at my icky poopy texture. It's all dry. I don't like that. So I'm going to stab my white. Stab. And get a goober of white. And I'm just going to go like this. There, on the dry parts. But I think I ruined it by doing that. So now I'm going to smooth it. But watch me. I'm going to fall off. Oh, smooth it. Smooth it. Smooth it. I just drag that white around because she has lots more water in there than I'm going to keep touching it. Look at these colors I'm making. Ooh, not too much because I like that they're different. But, ooh, I'm smoothing, smoothing, smoothing. Oh, and I fall off the page and fall off the page. And who loves theirs? Look at it. And then, you know that halfway world where the two skies are meeting? We're going to put cloud on that. Don't worry. And do we scribble our paint? No, don't scribble. Smash. Smash. Fall off the page. Fall off the page. Because we're going to cover all this up with clouds. Right? So we want a smooth starting place for our clouds. Look at how you're smoothing. But go down and touch your other clouds. It doesn't hurt them because we're going to put more clouds right on top of that halfway spot. So it doesn't matter. Because we don't want to see the line. That would be weird. Look, everybody pause. You can see my line. Do you see? This is where my line was, right? And what did I do to get rid of my line? I put clouds on it. Okay? Bye, line. I don't want to look at you anymore. Who got it smooth? And did you paint your sides? Okay. Trenton, did you use a bunch of white to smash around your blue? Did you get white and smash your blue around? Make a baby blue sky. Oh, wrong paintbrush. Get big paintbrush. Big paintbrush and get white. Now smash that blue around. Smash. Oh, look at it change, Trenton. Turn your painting so you can paint it better. It looks far away from you. There. Oh, and the edges are jealous. Turn your painting so you can reach it. There you go. Love it. Who loves theirs? I love mine. Okay, thank you for waiting. Okay, put this big paintbrush. Look at my pretty paintbrush. It looks like unicorn poop. Okay, so I like to say that. So now I'm going to find big fluffy paintbrush. And I need to make clouds. Who understands clouds now better than when I talked about it? How come? Because you did them. So when the teacher talks about math, do you understand math? When do you understand it? After you do it yourself. So you're like, oh, I don't understand. Well, then do it and you will understand. You have to do it to understand it. You ready? Who's got Fluffy? I have Fluffy back. Now I get to make clouds, but I really hate this line where my two skies need to meet. I'm put clouds on it. What if these clouds hurt the clouds underneath? So they're closer to me. They're in front. They're on top. I'm going to put them right on top of that halfway world. Bye, bottom clouds. Watch this. Fluffy paintbrush. Stab my white. Ooh, I got a booger of white. Look at how much white I got. You're so jealous of me because I got the most. And now I'm going to hurt these bottom clouds. They don't care. They don't care. So I get my Fluffy and I just go, all right there. And I just go, fluff. Oh, look at that giant glob of white I left at the top that I did not have to add later because I let it sit there. I know. See? Good job. Okay, then fluff. Change. What size are you going to do next? Medium size? So I go, okay, medium. Oh, I just ruined that bottom cloud. Does she care? No. She does not care that I just got on her. I'm a cloud. You could be in front of me. Okay, now I'm going to get more white and go, okay, because I don't want to smush in the white. I like the fluffy white. And this one's going to be humongous. Because I don't like this line. See, I don't like the line where the two skies meet. So I'm trying to ruin it with some clouds. So I'm going to go, oh, I'm a humongous cloud. I made a humongous cloud. Right in the middle. And it fell down inside the other sky. And I don't care. It's humongous. Ooh, let's put some babies on, get more white, and put some babies in the corners. Look at this line. Look at it. I do not love that right there. It's so ugly. Good thing I'm going to put a cloud on it. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to ruin these other dumb clouds that are here. Bye. So I go, oh, it's pure white. I didn't mix that in. You're so jealous of my floofs. Look at my floofs. Oh, look at my flips. Look at my flips. Oh, wait. What did I do? Look at these. Look how bad I did. They're completely flat. How is that clouds? Aren't they supposed to be different size of bumps? Let me go back and put more change their bump size. Okay, you could be the big bump. And you could be a medium bump. But they can't be flat. What was I thinking? I had it all flat over there. It's so dumb looking. Okay. Oh, how about this side? Get more white and be like, all right. Big right here. Hello, 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 hello. La, la, la. Oh, I heard that cloud. No, I didn't. Wait, let me check the top. Are they different sized bumps? Okay, different sized bumps. Different sized bumps. All right. Who's giving yourself to stop and letting white live? How did you do that? How did you learn that? Now compare that cloud with the bottom clouds. Which one are better? How come? Learning, right? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm confused and frustrated. Then I understand it. Now who thinks clouds are easy? We were confused and frustrated. Then I kind of understand it. Now let's make some clouds like you're the boss. Okay, more white. Where am I going to put it? I don't know. You decide. What if your clouds touch? Doesn't matter. All right. Here, where? I don't know. Big fluff, big red. Oh, that one's so fluffy. And then I stopped because I want it white. I don't want to smush down my white floof. I just wanted the right texture. Okay, and I get more white, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to scrape the sides of my cup here. Okay, and I go, all right, another one. Oh, I went lower. You can go lower. Yes. I'm gonna put it everywhere that there is sky. Oh, what if some pieces of sky show? Of course they do. Okay, more. So I get another piece of white. And I go, oh, how about right here? Big, little, small, little, big, 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 small, little, big, big. Fluff, 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 fluff. Oh, look at mine. I don't love it. Look at you guys. I mixed it too much and there's no white pieces. What do I do? Could I just get a glob of white and add some white tops? Let me see. Let me get some white. They still have to be fluffy, right? So I still have to spin, but let me just put the white on the top. White, oh, the white pieces is the pretty pieces. Oh. So if I mix too much, I could just add some pretty fluffy white pieces. Yeah. I don't have to be, like, I don't know. And then I'm going to add, oh, pretty fluffy top to that one. Let's put another one. Oh, this one's looking very boring. She needs a, let me connect them. So I get some white. And I just go, oh, I'm going to connect these two. Swirly, swirly, swirly. Uh-oh. Did I mix too much again? Do I have to add white? I think I do. Let me get a scoop of white. And put a little white curly fluff at the top. Maybe right here. I'm a curly white. Oh, careful. Don't mix it in. It's just a fluffy little white piece. Fluffy little white piece. Oh, look at the texture. Okay, so when we paint, we worry about color, shape, and texture. Are these the shapes of clouds? Is this the texture of clouds? Yes. Do your clouds touch? They better touch. How come? Because the clouds are passing each other in the sky, and when one goes in front of another one, doesn't it look like they're touching? They can touch. Of course they can touch their path. Okay, I'm going to go all the way to the top of my sky. What if I fall off the page at the top? Did you have a question? Go ahead with your question. Go ahead. Oh, it's just a little bit left? Yeah, me too. And I filled the whole cup this time. Okay, I have to put some, look at, I have to fall off the top. Okay, and then maybe I want to, whoa, off the top. Hello. I have to include this cloud, like, well, oh, let me just change the texture then. So it reminds me of a cloud. Even if I drop off misty, invisible white paint, it still has the texture of clouds, right? I just had just what was left on my paintbrush, and I just went misty cloud, invisible cloud. piece of white paint anywhere. No pieces of white paint. Oh my gosh, my paintbrush was dirty and I just went down here where it was already dry. Oops.
So have you guys already done the mountains?
Say that again?
Have you guys already done the mountains?
Nope, haven't done it because we need for the mountains, the hills, these little things, they go in front of the clouds. See that? So that means we have to do the clouds first so these can jump on top.
Well, this is what mine looks like before.
Did you beat us? You finished? Oh, look at it! So fun. We're about to do our hills right now. Wait, Trenton. Hey, Trenton. You need to put clouds on the top of your sky, Trenton. Look there's no clouds up there. Yours is naked. Yours top of your, what? Pull your painting closer to yourself like this. Pull your painting. No. Look you don't have any clouds at the top. Put some white clouds up there. Yeah. Put some floofs. Hey, let them touch. They need to touch. They're best friends holding hands. Go, Trenton, go. Okay. And do we poke to make clouds? No, they're made out of swirly. Nice. Who's ready to make a hill? Trenton, we're using this paintbrush to make fluffy clouds made out of circles. Okay, now we get to make the hill. Wait, how big was our hill? A hand big? Well, obviously we're going to make it a little taller because we want the hill to go in front of the sky, right? So let's use this paintbrush just to draw the line. But once we get this dark blue paint on there, we can't go and visit our clouds anymore. So make sure your clouds are finished. And how much white? Are you using as much white on the top as you did on the bottom? Mia, I think you're going like this. Poke. Clouds are made out of little circles. They're made out of fluffy circles. Can you make swirly? Oh, look at the texture. And then go bigger. And then go smaller. And then go bigger. And then go small. Oh, look at you change the texture. Isn't that more like cloud? Because the swirls are the floofs. You know why? The wind is spinning those clouds constantly, and that's why they look so fluffy. Spinning. Okay, I'm ready for my hills. Can I show you my 3 hills? Here's my 3 paintings. So I said it's a hand big. These hills are too big. Oh my God, too big. Okay, F. That one gets an F. Too little. I make it so little. It's like a baby hill. And then this one, a hand big. Okay? So we're trying to be a hand big because that's where I drew the line. So it's blue, but look at what's inside my blue. Purple. We can use blue and purple. Okay? But let's draw the line for it. I want to make it just 2 humps. 2 humps. We're going to ride a roller coaster. You guys know how to ride a roller coaster? It goes tick, 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 whee! Tick, 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 whee! Okay, you guys ready? So with this paint, we're just drawing the line. The line of the hill, right? So we can draw it. But stab your blue paint. Why? Because this hill is blue. Okay. So I stab the blue. I'm going to have to get more. This is not enough to go all the way across my painting. So when I need more, I just get more. So watch me. Okay, so right in the middle of the painting, what did we say? It was a hand big. So put a blue line. Don't paint your hand. Put a blue line right here above your hand on the clouds, right? Not the white part, on the clouds. Mia, I love you're going back and adding more texture. I love it. It's looking good from here. Okay, so let me show you why. What was that line? Oh, it's the lowest point on my hills, right? So now I'm going to go like this and go, all right, So can you go get more blue on your paintbrush? Blue. And we're going to make a little bump. Who knows how to ride a real roller coaster? Right? So it's even with that, right? Starts at the same spot. And I'm going to make a bump, but I'm going to ride my, it's not a mountain. It's not a V. That's a mountain. It's a hill. It's just a bump. Okay? But watch me. I'm going to go here and I'm going to go a little bit higher. And whee! And then I fall down and bump into my line. Now you do it. How big is it? It's about like my fist. Like I jumped over my fist. I went boink. Yeah. Okay. Now maybe a BB bump. So grab the end of this one right here and go, and a baby bump. Okay, that's all you get. But I'm definitely on the clouds. See? And I made a big bump, and then I made a baby bump. Well, I don't, look at how ugly my line is. It's not very smooth. Can I get more paint on my paintbrush and make it just a little bit smoother? Okay, so I'm going to stab my blue paint. And I'm just going to drive that same road, right? This is a little road, and I'm going to drive my car. And I just, okay, now I'm going to do it for smoothness. Wee, up, down. Maybe one more time. Wee, down, up, down. Up, down, up. Just drive the road and look at how much smoother it got. Nice. Ride the roller coaster. Wait. And now, what's behind your hills? Clouds. Now, don't the clouds look farther away? How come? Because there's something in front of them. That's called depth. If something's in front of something, you get depth, right? Oh, this one's in front of this one. And you think the clouds look far away in the sky. Okay, and now I'm going to get purple and stab my purple. Stab! I'm going to get a scoop of it. And I'm going to drop it off in some fun strings, like smash. Oh, let me get some more purple. Smash. Okay. Ooh, my dirty paintbrush with blue in it got purple in it. Look at that pretty color. But I'm just dropping it off. Like a booger. Get off my paintbrush. Like that. Okay, now we can switch to big paintbrush. And get blue paint. Stab the blue paint. Now we can ride the roller coaster, right? But you know what I'm afraid of? One of these hairs is going to escape and I just made a smooth line that I liked. And I don't want to go above that line with my paintbrush. So I'm going to go underneath it like this. And I might hit purple and I might not. So everybody pause and look up. Watch me. Oh, I land, but I'm going to go, oh, careful. Sneak up to it. Don't go past it. Stay under it. Oh, eeks. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I'm out of paint. I need more paint. I need another poke. Poke the blue. Poke. Okay, and I'm underneath that line. Okay, because I don't want to go. I already made it smooth. I already like it. Okay, and then I can go lower. Oh, I hit purple. I made bluish purple. Oh my God. I love it. That's pretty. And then I can go lower. Oh, what if you get paint on your easel? Your easel doesn't care. Annalena, you can pull your painting closer to you. You look like you're reaching really far. Pull the whole thing closer to you. That looks awkward. Yeah, there, better. Okay, now I'm going to smash it and bye, all the dry canvas. Goodbye. All the way to the bottom. Ooh, I hit more purple. I like it. Now I'm just smashing it in. I think I have enough on my paintbrush. I'm just going to push it around. Oh, I got near the top. Slow down because we like our smooth top. Ooh, look at those white pieces trying to peek through. Get out of here. Get out of here, you white, dry, ugly pieces. Does anyone have any white left in their cup? I'm like low. I filled it up all the way. This is 4 ounces. I can't believe we ran out of paint, but we were very generous. Okay, because we're going to have to like scrape the bottom with our finger. That's what I'm thinking. But don't get all of it, because we need a little bit of white for our flowers. Did you go all the way to the bottom? And you can use the blue. Just dab the blue. Go. And then smash it. Crush that blue into the dry canvas. You have to push it into the... Look how bumpy. Do you see the texture of the canvas? It holds on to paint because it's all rough. But you have to like push the paint into it. You know what I mean? Like, get in there. Good. All the way down to the bottom. And don't worry about the easel. She can handle it. By the time you use it again next week, it'll be all ready to go, right? It'll be dry. Having a hill makes your clouds look more like clouds instead of an abstract painting. You know why? Because your brain recognizes the cloud pattern way better now that you have a hill. And your brain goes, oh, I know what's happening now. I recognize these two shapes. Did we really paint clouds? No. We painted the shape, color, and texture of clouds. And then our brain said, reminds me of clouds. Exactly. It's an idea. Okay? Well, mine is blue and it's kind of boring. Okay? So I'm going to get my little paintbrush and I just want to put some, and it's dirty. And I don't want to use up all my purple. Don't use it all up, but I'm going to get a little bit more of the purple. And I'm just going to put some on my blue, maybe some on my big hill, and some on my little hill, like that. And then I'm just going to smooth it in and give it permission to be like, oh, I got blue pieces. Oh, look at me. Oh, oh, look at the purple pieces. The purple pieces are dancing around. Oh, look at, because I don't want it to be, it dries way darker. The purple is darker than blue. Now smear it around like this. Wait, not like clouds. I'm smoothing, like when we did the background. Smoothing. And you can ride the roller coaster like this. Up, down, up, down, up. Nice. Now, who's got a lid of white? Do you have a lid of white? There's white on here that I forgot about. Can we use this on our hill? I want to show you. Look at my hill. I put a little bit of white on it and it gives it a shimmer shine and helps it not be so dark, right? You want to see this one? Oh, it helps me have a little depth, right? I go, okay, let me use my finger though. I just dropped it. I'm gonna use my finger like this. I think my paintbrush is too dirty. And just go swipe and swipe there. Whoa, I almost dropped the lid on the floor. And then go back to the big paintbrush and smooth, and then ride the roller coaster. And do we want the white to live? Yeah. We don't want to crush it all, make the whole thing baby blue. Maybe just some highlights. Everybody pause and look up. Because you understand paint now. Watch. Now I'm just going to go past it. Like I start over here and I might hit the white. And I might not. Everybody pause and look up. Oh, I just drag it along and pick it up and drag it somewhere else. It's making 3D by itself as I ride the roller coaster. Up, down, up. And then do I want it the whole thing to be baby blue? No, I like the white pieces, but I dragged them. Way! Woo! Roller coaster, roller coaster. But you use your big paintbrush to smooth it. Look at me, Madeline. Switch to big paintbrush. She has a smoother texture, you know what I mean? Smooth it, smooth it. Do you see how the little one seems to just make little stripes and it's not as interesting? The big one just goes smushy, smushy, smush. Nice. Okay, now we get to make flowers. You guys ready? I want to show you my 3 versions of flowers. They're made like clouds, but this is our texture. Poke, 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 poke. Watch. Oh. Don't they look like clouds? They're puffy with flat bottoms. Yeah. Puffy with, oh, there's white on my paintbrush. What am I doing? I'm painting. Okay, so it's a big cloud with a flat bottom. Okay, now watch this one. Oh, who did these kind of clouds? Where they're just tiny, no one's touching. It's a big one with a flat bottom. A big one, big one, big one. Right? Oh, and they're flat with puffy tops. Okay. And look at this one. Oh, okay. Who can look at that and know it's going to happen? Clouds made out of pokes with flat bottoms. We do it in blue first. Then we put purple tummies. You see this super black color right there? Oops. That black color at the bottom, like a shadow, that's purple. That's how dark purple dries. Okay? Purple dries very, very, very dark. So like, oh, so 3D, dark, medium, light. All right. Okay, so we're going to use our finger and we're going to get our blue paint. And we'll make, oh, and what if our flowers touch the sky and land on the hill, but then they go into the clouds? That's pretty texture, right? So I touch with my finger, I just get some on my finger, and whenever I need more, I just get more. Woo. Don't lick it. You can smell it that it wouldn't taste good. It smells like, I don't know, Windex or something. I don't know. Okay. It won't kill you, but you'll be mad. Okay. So I'm going to make a little, let me bring it closer. I'm going to do it on the big hill, a big poof, right? So I guess, big, oh, like that. Wait, that looks like an M. No. One of them has to be bigger than the other one, or it's an M. Okay, there, I fixed it. Okay, and then they have I get more blue. I need more blue on my finger. And they have kind of a flat bottom. It's not literally flat. You know, like I drew it with a ruler, but it's flat-ish. Nice. And then now that I have my shape and I used my finger because I want that pokey texture, it looks like flowers. The texture matters. Now can I fill it in with blue? More blue. And now I have my shape, right? I drew the top, I drew the bottom-ish. And I fill it in, pokey with the blue. Mine still looks like 2 M's. It looks like an M. Maybe I could put a weird shape sticking off of it there, ruin the pattern. Okay. I don't like it when they look like M's. This looks like I didn't try. Okay, so I made one and it has a flat bottom. Let's make another one. Let's go down lower. And be like, okay, so it has a fluffy top, and it has a flat bottom made out of finger pokes. Oh, okay. Maybe bigger, because that's fun. Okay, wait. It's like a cloud. Can you, oh, I can barely see that. Now you can see it. Wait, it has a, let me try to get it to reflect. There it is. Do you see mine? That was odd. Oh, there it is. I had to get the light to shine on it. See? I made a cloud. Okay, let me get more blue. Let's make another one. To make yours bigger. You guys, make them big. This is your only chance to make a puff of flowers. They're not miniature. Want to see how big mine is? Mine is a hand big. It's as big as my hand. They're not tiny. Okay. Now I'm going to put another one, like right here. Whee! And it's as big as my hand. Whee! Oh, and it has a flat bottom. It kind of mixes with my background color, and I don't care. It has a puppy top. I want more than that. I'm going to get more blue. Maybe put one low, really close to the bottom. How many should we make? Look at my pokety texture. That's so fun. I'm finger painting. They kind of have flat bottoms though, because that's what it looks like from afar when something's growing on the ground. It looks like they have flat bottoms, right? Maybe more. I feel like I want one in the corner over here. Hello. I'm looking at my tops and making sure they're bumpy and weird and they're not smooth. These are supposed to be flowers. Okay, where else can I put one? Do you guys want to put more? You could put more. Wait, everybody look. Everybody pause. How are clouds? Don't they go big, too little? The ends are kind of pointy like this. You know why? This is the first branches that grow. The smaller branches, the baby branches are on the sides. So they go, wee. I'm going to show you. Look at mine. How I went big. Oh, I didn't say this. This is why I had to watch you paint, because I'm seeing I didn't say something right. So they go, oh, bumpy tops, but then they have skinny, itty bitty, teeny corners. And that helps them look flatter. Tiny little corner, tiny baby ones on the edge. Doesn't that help it look better? The baby ones on the ends. They're not a circle. No. It's shaped like a cloud. Flat bottom with tiny little ends. Want to see? Remember when I showed you this? And they went tiny on the ends? Okay. So now let's decorate that, right? So how about purple on the bottom? Where would the shadow on these bushes be? Near the bottom, in the tummy and near the bottom. So now I can get purple, and she dries almost black. And I get purple, I'm going to put it on the bottom and then in her tummy and just hop it around. Oh, it makes a purpley blue. Not the tops. The tops are going to have pink on them like little raspberries. So I'm just putting it in the belly and on the bottom. And I'm going pookity, 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 pookity. I put the purple on the bottom like a shadow. And in the middle too, the tummy of the bush. Question? Go ahead. Ask me your question. I didn't hear that. One more time.
I don't have enough purple paint.
And we're going to put the pink flowers on it. Nobody will know. Just do the best you can. Yeah. Who cares? Because nobody will see my painting, right? Nobody's going to see my painting. They don't know how it was supposed to look like. They just look at yours and go, oh, it's adorable. That's all they say. And then, ooh, look at this big one. Doesn't have any purple. I forgot. She wants purple in her tummy and on the floor. Oh, look at me decorate. Oh, this one didn't get any either. Who's decorating? Look at you be so cute and pokety with our finger. Our finger only. We're painting flowers with our finger. Don't use your paintbrush. She goes like this. She looks terrible. Champ has a question.
Can I show you my art?
Go ahead.
I kind of messed up the mountain.
I don't think it looks messed up. Those look like trees and stuff. And then you darkened it like a frame around the edge. Yours looks like a storm.
I did it around the edge so it looks more like a frame.
It does. It's wicked good. Okay, now I want to go get pink, but I like it, Champ. It's really cool. I'm going to clean my finger off because who's done? Who beat me? Am I going too fast? You just keep decorating with your finger. Okay, and then wipe off the extra purpley blue on a napkin. Yeah, because I want to get pink. Can I show you my pink? My pink are little raspberries. Oh, I have to put the white first. I'm going to put a little bit. Remember how we wanted the tops of our clouds to be white? Let's put a little bit of white on there. I forgot. Look at me. I only have a little bit of white left. Anyone else? I'm going to have to scrape the sides. But watch, I don't need very much white. Look how much. I just want to make some baby blue across the top. Ooh. First I drop it off like pearls. Across just the top. I'm just going to drop them off and then go back and play with them. But I drop them off like little pearls. You can have some pearls. And you can have some pearls. Right? And they only go across the tippy tops, just like our clouds. Well, that looks dumb. Look at mine. Mine look like white caterpillars. That is ridiculous. Look what I did. No. Okay, but now that I dropped off that white, can I go back and play with it? Okay, watch. Now that I just made some little white buttons, right? Watch. Now I get to play with it. Pick it up and drop it off, and pick it up and drop it off, and pick it up and drop it off. Oh, look at the texture I'm able to get. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not too much white. I'm just playing with it and look at the texture. I could barely see the texture when it was all blue and purple. But now that I put the white on there, look at the texture up here. Oh, that's fun. So you pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off. Oh, it's making little textury bumps. Oh, I like that. I like that. Look at that. Oh, I could barely see the bush, but now that has a tiny bit of white on it, I can see it way better. Who did that? Wait, no, okay, Isaac, go back. Isaac, go back and touch it more. Now put the texture, you dropped off the white, right? Now touch it for texture. Pick it up and drop it off. Pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it. Watch. Oh, texture. Don't leave it as a caterpillar. It's not a caterpillar. Look, I can go lower. What's my paintbrush? My finger's a little dirty. Can I go a little lower? Down where purple is? Yeah, and I just drop a tiny bit off down here where purple lives at. Just a little bit, because it's just what's left on my finger. Okay, now clean your finger, and we get to put raspberries. Let me show you. Here's my 3 versions of raspberries. You can decide what you think, okay? So these were little onesies where I just barely went like this. Pook, 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 and they don't really touch, right? Do you like that? And then here's another way that I did it. I smooshed it in. Okay? I touched it a lot. And the raspberry got mixed in, right? And then here's another way where I just put the pink dots on top like little flowers. And I could put them on the white, on the purple. They can go everywhere. So, but I don't mix it in because it will just be pinky blue. So I'm going to get my pink. It's just my finger. And really gentle. And do it really tiny and really soft. I'm just going to put some berries. Watch this. Watch. I just go... Pooka, pooka, pooka. Oh, look at like a little stamp. Look at how cute. Are those like fruits or flowers? I don't know, but should I smash it into the cup? No, I think the blue would eat up my, look at, I'll show you. The blue kind of, if I keep touching it, the blue eats my pink. It just eats it up. Okay, so now I'm going to put more. So I get a tiny little poke of the pink. And then go visit this one. Touch, 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 touch. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, look at the flowers. Or the berries. I don't know. For funsies. And then get a little tiny speck more. And decorate another one. Look what a good job we're doing. Doesn't it make them come to life? Don't you want to go visit this little place? You know, you can fly a kite here and stare at your beautiful sky. Who thinks your sky looks better now that it's drying? The background gets darker and your clouds get whiter as it dries. And the texture is more obvious as it dries. How about your globs of white? Who thinks their globs of white look great now that it's drying and they become more white against the dark background? I know. But you kind of had to trust me on that. If I explained it, your brain would have been like, what? But now that it's drying, paint darkens when it dries. So the background got darker and those white globs look whiter against the dark background. It's so fun. I'm going to do my last one. Who's beating me? Did you put berries on all of yours? So fun. Want to see something weird, you guys? Did you evenly space them apart? You want to know why, you weirdo humans? It's because we've been trained since we were kindergartners to make our letters and numbers evenly spaced apart, and now our brain can't not do it. So when we even put berries on a bush, we make them evenly spaced apart. That's some good brain training right there. Since you were a baby.
Yeah, actually.
Who thinks this came out better than you thought it would? Remember when we were halfway done and you were like, no, this isn't right. I don't understand. This is frustrating. I'm confused. But then we did the top of the and we went, okay, I understand it now. And then by the time you were finishing your clouds, you're like, this is so easy. Easy. Your brain went from frustrated, confused to understanding to easy. Like that.
Woo.
And look how easy it was to do that hill. How come? Because you understood paint by then. So when I said put a glob of purple on there, you just did. Because you trusted me and you knew something good was going to happen. Right? That's learning, right? You're like, I don't understand what the teacher is saying. That's frustrated and confused. That's important. That's the first step. Then after you do it for a while, then you're like, oh, I get it. And then there's like 5 more problems to do after you understand it. So it's easy and boring. And then you get mad. Again, you weirdo brain. But that's it's human learning. Bumblebees already know how to be a bumblebee right when they're born. It's called instinct. We don't get any of that good stuff. We literally have to learn everything by doing. So like, I don't know how. Of course you don't. You haven't done it yet. This is Earth. Earth is hard. We have to do everything for the first time. How long have you guys been in the universe? 10 years? That's not a very long time to be alive in the universe. So if you've only been in the universe for 10 years, do you know very much? No. I've been in the universe for 54 years. Do I know very much? No. I only know 54 years of experiences. That's all. Compared to the universe, I have a long way to go to learn stuff. It's a long time. So you're just like, oh, well, I don't know how to do it. I guess I'll just figure it out as I go. Uh-huh. Welcome to Earth. You mean I have to do it not knowing how? Yes, exactly. Too bad. Do you guys feel good about it? How do you feel? You guys look proud. Can you put the lids on all your cups? Because it's not your mom's job to clean up after you, so put the lids on, and then you can put them back in your little baggie. You do not have to keep these paintbrushes because they're cheap paintbrushes and they're not very useful once they have dried. This is plastic paint. Acrylic means plastic. So once plastic dries in your paintbrush, it's not usable and you can't wash out hard plastic, right? So you can just throw them away. And you can throw these paints away because we pretty much used every single bit of it. Do you have any pink left? You can always play with this one. Paint a rock. I don't know. And then you put them all in your bag. So it's a careful trip to the garbage. No spilling, no dropping. Right? Put everything in here, unless I'm keeping it. And you could throw your apron away, your tablecloth away. Because every kit comes with all that stuff. Except you cannot throw away your easel. You're using your easel again, okay? Because you guys were literally my last class, and I would have had to buy a pallet of 500 cardboards. That's how they come. And I was not going to buy 500 cardboards for the last class. I was like, so yes, we get to save our cardboard. Good job, you guys. Do you feel good about it? Clean up your trash, right? You can don't let anything touch the floor. And what about your dirty hands? If you just get water on them for like 20 seconds, you have to wait, count to 20. All of a sudden the water will soak into the paint again and make it back to glue, and then it will come off. Right now it won't come off because it's dry, but it will soak up with water. But it just doesn't come out of clothes because it wraps itself around all the strings inside your clothes and becomes hard. Right? So go careful to the bathroom when you wash your hands. Okay, go ahead and clean up your space. I'm going to throw mine in the trash. Good job, you guys.